everybody, and welcome back to the Grace Grella Show. Yeah, we're here because it's all about you. Want to get you into that positive zone, giving you the information, good vibes, good juju, everything that you need to put a little pep back in your step and make it through. Help me through the night, as the song says. So it's all about focusing in and clearing your energy centers. And who better to help you assist in doing that than my very special guest, Thomas Sawyer. Woo! And the crowd yells, woo! Thomas, thank you so much. I am so blessed and flattered and humbled that you agreed to do the show with me tonight. You're all that, and I'm really appreciative. Thanks for being here. And I'm getting the nod.
You're more than welcome.
Winking, blinking, and nod. He's nodding, so that's a good sign. And
I'm here.
Just don't nod out on narcolepsy. Just don't nod out on me here, Thomas. Okay. For everybody watching, Thomas, to get in touch with him, it's www.thomassawyer.com. All right. And he's a Cancerian. He's so gifted, so heartfelt, just so real. And he'll help you find your reality, your real, and clear those cobwebs and get you grounded. And that's how good this man is. And he's got all the help from above with love. The archangels, the angels, relatives that have passed over that are with you. He just channels everybody in to help specifically heal what you need healed. All right, so this is something that's definitely geared towards your personal needs. It's not generic by any means. All right, this man is specific. Okay, and trust me, I know, because I scheduled a session with him to check him out. Mm-hmm. And you know, I was like, wow, W-O-W. You know, cap letters, just off the charts fabulous. His energy is amazing, and I highly recommend him. And hopefully, maybe he can give a little healing energy to Elisa, who's on the phone right now. Elisa, are you there? Almost.
I am here. Hi, how are you?
Good. What did you have that you wanted to address to Thomas tonight?
Well, I wanted to know what he sees for me. I mean, I haven't exactly been well, and then I have a quick question about my daughter.
Okay, so you want to know about your health and what's going on with that?
Yeah, yes, and then a quick question about my daughter.
Elise, is Lisa or Elise?
Elisa.
Elisa, do you have some kind of like nerve thing going on?
That wasn't what they diagnosed me with.
Yeah, what did they diagnose you with?
You know, basically they put me under the umbrella of chronic fatigue syndrome.
Okay. I feel, and granted, it was what I'm feeling here. It's feeling in the spine to me. So what I'm going to do is activate different sections of the spinal cord. A lot of times there's nerves that are connected in with there. Now, I'm not disrespecting the medical establishment in any way, shape, or form. As you said, they put an umbrella around a lot of things. So sometimes they don't have all the answers, just like everyone doesn't have all the answers.
Right.
But if you allow me, I'm going to tap into your energetic field and try to help you with this.
Okay,
just say I accept in your out loud or in your mind. And I'm going to tap in. Okay, like that, like that, like that. Now. Tell me into L5, L4, L21, L17. And recalibrate into heart chakra. You're going to feel some heat right here, Lisa. Just going to move this out of the way. Heat right here. I feel this opening up a little bit. Tap back into the spinal column. I want you to be very conscious, dear, of what you're ingesting.
Okay.
Of course, medical professional, before you do anything, always have to throw that in there, but, consult. But the thing is that, I don't know what other things you have going on in your life, but at the same time, like what I'm getting is something a little bit cleaner, like ingesting more cleaner foods. I had my own things that were going on at one time, and that helped me dramatically. So I'm being reminded of this by my guides.
Okay.
Is that I really had to tap back into like vegetables and meat, but that's what it was for me. For everyone else, it's different. Sometimes an elimination diet can help, because sometimes, how do I say this? Okay, sometimes it's just a matter of finding maybe there's one or two things that are causing inflammation in your body, which is throwing things off a little bit.
Okay.
I mean, if you look at the great Edgar Casey, I don't know if you've ever heard of him, but my guides are saying maybe.
And I've gone to their center in the city. I'm in New York City.
Okay. Yeah, because I kept hearing Edgar Casey over and over again. And I've studied a lot of his work over the years, over the last like 10, 15 years. So just what I'm hearing is just take it a bit more easy, but also realize that sometimes, I'm just going to channel a little bit. Sometimes we're storing different emotions and traumatic events, and sometimes inflammation in different parts of the body. And that's where books like, Becoming Supernatural, Dr. Joe Dispenza, these different teachers talk about these different things, because they do help when we start to get more into the old ways of how we used to do things versus the new ways. Back before modern medicine, it can help as well. Of course, modern medicine has its place as well. Everything has its place in this hierarchy, my guides are saying. And I'm just going to tap into a little bit more healing energy. Plus, your grandmother's around you. So, Elisa, grandmothers love to work with me. I don't know why. I don't think I'll ever understand this. But I'm going to call her in, because she's already behind you.
Okay.
And I want you to feel, because they love just going to the back of the shoulder, man. Okay, so tap into the back of the shoulder.
Tap myself on the back of the shoulder?
Do what, ma'am?
You want me to tap myself on the back of the shoulder?
No, you're going to feel energy, like heat, just like right back here on your right shoulder.
Okay.
I'm opening a portal for her to walk through. Open. Thank you. You feel that heat like around the back of your neck of the shoulder area?
I kind of feel not heat, but like I don't know, like a prickly sensation, like
yeah, that's what I was getting. Prickly or cold.
It's almost like you know, with the hair on the back of your neck stands up kind of deal.
Yes. She's right behind you right now.
Okay.
There's also this. Okay, I'm just gonna go with this. This happens on occasion. You've got like an animal running around you. I believe this is like an animal. It's a dog when you were a child. Does this make any sense to you?
Not as a child, but as an adult, I had this dog, and it was the best dog I ever had, and we were very bonded to each other.
Okay. Well, an animal's coming through. I'm not sure where it's coming from exactly, but it's connected to you. That's what he's telling me.
Okay.
To let you know that he's there. A lot of times animals in our life help us run energy, and they have sacred contracts with us to help us.
Okay.
That's at least the way I was taught, but I've seen it happen. I've seen animals run other people's energy. And like that. So you can feel that. She's touching you on the back shoulder, dear.
Okay.
And remove that. Recalibrate light, golden ray, purple ray. Reiki symbols, tap me in. Sorry, I'm not looking where my hands are pointed. It doesn't matter. Energy's going to go where it needs to. Okay, there we go. Tap me into the power symbol. So I'm also a triple Reiki master. I'm just tapping into these symbols. It's going to provide you more with power to move through these next stages of your life. Dear, I want you to I'm seeing a journal. So they're going to talk about, it's just, everyone's different. So they're saying, because you're kind of getting stuck, like you're taking one step forward and going 2 steps back on occasion, if you know what I'm saying.
Yes.
To get a journal, and they're saying be gentle with yourself because you're being way too hard with yourself. They're saying, remember, you're only human. This takes time. But to really write down what it is you want, but just to take baby steps at it. Like one tiny step at a time, because literally, like my own story of how this happened to me was that one day I already had teachers and mentors for years, but one day I just started healing. And I found a bunch of people around me that were psychic. And I was like, I just want to work on you and see what happens, because I don't know if this is going to work or not. And I started getting all this feedback, people seeing pyramids and geometrical patterns of love and whatever. But the thing is then that step led me to going live on Facebook, and it led me into all these other doors, and sometimes working in emergency rooms and stuff like that. You know, on the down low, my friend would get me in there to help him with stuff. But you get where I'm going. It's just one tiny step at a time.
Okay.
And you got to be good, dear. You got to be good. Just give it some time. I'm here.
Okay, I hope so, because, I have my son's wedding, but it's not till October of 2023, but I'm hoping I'm good for that.
You are. They're
Yeah.
saying you're over worrying about it. But you had a question about, was it your daughter or your son?
Yes. So my daughter lost a baby recently, and she would like to know if you see her getting pregnant and having another child.
Ooh, pregnancy questions scare me, dear. Hold on, though. I'm going to try. Okay. Short side of this, 3 to 9 months. Long side of this, 2 to 3 years is what I'm hearing.
Okay.
And they're saying there's no hurt in trying.
Right.
There's no hurt in trying. So,
Okay.
Yeah. She's going to be fine, though. I'm hearing she's going to be fine.
Okay. All right. Because she went through a traumatic experience with losing the baby in September, and she wants to get pregnant as soon as possible when she's able to.
Just remind her, she may be listening, but just remind her that it's important to, sometimes when we have these traumatic events, to kind of, if we need secondary help, my guides are saying, to talk to somebody.
Right.
A lot of times we can store that trauma. I've had sessions where, and I'm not saying this happens all the time, it's very rare, but sometimes somebody who's passed over comes back through because they have a message. And I could get more into that, but I feel like it might be a little too out of left field.
Okay.
But she's going to be good, dear. All my cards are saying the same thing. It's abundance. It's right there.
I'm hoping so for her, because she's 34, so she's
got time.
Age-wise.
She's got time. Lots of it, I'm hearing.
Okay.
She's not 43, my guides are saying.
No, but you know what? 34 girls worry.
Oh yeah, I know. Just give it some time, dear. Give it some time.
Okay. All right, great.
Well, thanks for calling in, Elisa. Boy,
Okay,
you hit the jackpot, honey.
Thank you for taking my call.
Well, you're welcome. And, if you need to reach out to Thomas again, www.thomassawyer.com. And you can also catch him when he does his lives on TikTok, thomassawyer.com. And he's just absolutely brilliant. I know I'm a fan. I'm always checking him out on TikTok myself. I call it the Tom Sawyer Show, and I'm right there for it. So
you can also find me on Thomas Sawyer Spirit Communicator on Facebook for any people that are looking for that as well. Yeah.
So name your platform. There he is. Okay. And that is. Raven Adams just said to you, Thomas, great card. You held up the abundance card. And for Elise, I agree with you, Thomas. I felt that her daughter would get pregnant again sometime before the end of February, I felt. and healthy and happy and deliver the baby. And I think it's sometimes extraordinary that children who don't come through physically offer up their souls to the biological parents, to experience the loss. So that,
Yes.
you know, it's a learning curve for the soul.
Yeah.
And the next child that comes in, it's like, oh, there's the gratitude and the overwhelming appreciation, and you know, you're not taking anything for granted, you know. So and now for something you'll really like, we have Lisa on the phone. Lisa, are you there? Hello, Lisa.
Hello?
Lisa?
Yes. Hi.
Hi. How are you tonight, honey?
I'm very good. How are you?
Good. What do you need tonight?
Well, I've had like a ton of stress and arguments in my home lately, and I just feel so frustrated and ungrounded, and I'm wondering if there's something I can do to have better interactions or just feel better in my body, even handling all of it.
Well, first of all, meditation. Second of all, www.thomassawyer.com, and get your chakras cleared out there, girlfriend.
Okay.
And you have to remember, astrologically, Mars in Gemini retrograde, this is where all this stress and tension in communication or non-communication is happening for everybody on the planet. So, you know, somebody says hello and you hear F you, and it's, you know, and the fight was on. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about clearing your perspective, your point of view, and grounding yourself. And Thomas is excellent and brilliant at that. He did it for me. So I'm saying, you know, anybody who will listen to me, it's definitely worth booking a session with him. www.thomassawyer.com. Did I say that enough tonight, peeps? Okay. So, but for real, he's the real deal. And this is something that you need, because right now, honey, you're like Mount St. Helens. You're building up steam, and there she blows. You know, I'm afraid, you know, you're going to just have an outburst like Tourette's or something, you know? So we want to see you diffused. We want to see you balanced. And he's the man to help you do that, love. Okay?
Okay. Is there any reason though in particular why, like with my mother, that she's so defensive with me?
That she's so what with you, honey?
Defensive. You know, she takes everything the wrong way, and then she just shuts down. And
When's your mother's birthday, month and day?
On November 5th.
Oh, well, she's Scorpio. Don't be messing with the Scorpio, girlfriend. Okay, first of all, Scorpios are always suspicious. They want to get down to the truth. Yeah, that's what you're saying, but is that what you're really meaning? And all water signs, you can't hide from them. Okay, Cancers, Scorpio, Pisces, they feel the undercurrents going on emotionally. So you may be saying one thing and feeling another, and they're zooming into what you're feeling. And that's where the real deal is, and they call you on it. They don't let it slide, okay? So it's about her dealing with, there seems to be a lot of resentment connected to your mom. And
I keep getting from childhood.
Yeah. Did she give up a career when she had you?
She did stay at home, but she went back to work.
Okay. There's something to do with, I don't know, a missed opportunity, or, wow, I could have had a fabulous career, but, you know, I instead had to play the role of mother, or, you know, there was something that she felt she was disconnected from that she wanted because of her obligation as a mother to you. And, you know, call her on it. She's Scorpio. I don't know if she'll tell you.
She won't budge.
Yeah, well, you know, that's Scorpio. So, you know, What you need to do is, this is what you need to do. Forgive her. Forgive her. Forgive yourself. And just say, you know, Mom, I love you. I don't know what it is that you're not at peace with, but I want to be at peace with you.
Okay.
All right? And, you know, just love. Love is the answer. What was the question? Okay, so if you give her that love and that understanding, I think that could melt away a lot of her anger or resentment energy. It's like wanting to be recognized. Like, wow, thank you, Mom, for all that you've done for me. Start listing your gratitude journal, as Thomas is telling us all tonight, about, Mom, I want to thank you for, you know, being there, for giving birth to me, for raising me, for, you know, for all the things that you did to put a roof over my head, clothes on my back, you know, food on the table. These are the things that we have to be in gratitude for and not take for granted. And I think she just is looking for acknowledgement and appreciation.
Okay.
So,
Great. Can I jump in? Is that okay?
Absolutely.
Okay, Grace. Sorry, Lisa. Everything's energy. So in the house, I'm sensing you guys are fighting so much. There's a lot of different energies that are going through the house. So when I do a house clearing, what essentially I'm doing, if we break this down very logically, is I'm changing a lower vibrational energy into a higher vibrational energy. So it's almost like you walk into a house and it's cluttered with mess everywhere, and then you just clear out the mess, and all of a sudden everything starts to feel better. So if you'll allow me, I'm going to give you some tips, but I want to come in there with energy, but I need your permission to step in and to help clear this up for you a little bit. At least start the process, my guides are saying.
Okay.
You're going to feel it too. You'll feel, I don't know if you're already feeling it, Lisa, but you may start feeling some energy right here where your heart chakra is. Like it's starting to heat up a little bit.
I just feel like nervous.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, I'm nervous too, dear. So we're in it together. Here we go. And tap me into the house. So for those watching, I'm bilocating. I'm stepping in energetically and looking around. Okay, there we go. There we go. I see it. And clear, recalibrate. Psychic protection is very important, Lisa. One thing you can do, it's an older way. It's a more South American way of doing things. Argentina, there's different cultures that do this, but if you put some lemons around the house and if they turn black really fast, they absorb any kind of, you could say negative energy, whatever you want to call it, just energy that doesn't need to be there from fighting, arguments, and it'll help soak up that energy. And it's a really cheap way to clear things out.
Okay.
You just cut them into like, you know, almost like a cross on them. And that way it opens it up like a flower, they're saying. So it'll absorb that energy.
Okay.
And let's see what else we have going on here. But with your mother, I just feel like she was raised a certain way. And they're saying my guides are saying you're taking it you're taking it very personally the way she's acting, and that's okay, because my mother, you know, I'm on TV. I don't want to say too much, but the point is that we've had our little spats. Let's see, and clear. Angels, step in. Okay, there we go. Now, Lisa, can you start to feel how the energy is starting to get clearer around you?
Yeah. Yes. I don't know how to describe it, but
yeah. Sometimes words don't suffice. Here we go. And energy. Have you been having any pain like in your leg or something? I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, just kind of all over, fibromyalgia type stuff.
Okay, we're going to help you with that too. Why not? Tap me into our energetic system. reroute nerves, recalibrate light. I do this with a lot of people. I don't, obviously, as psychics, we can't advertise we do this. And I'm not a doctor. I can't diagnose or treat medical illnesses. I have to say that. With these kind of things, it's a lot better. Sometimes I can just do it through the internet. It's not a big issue because energy never dies. But getting your hands on people sometimes really helps out a lot too, in like private sessions. But what I'm hearing is it might be, I don't know if you are, but it might be good to find a healing practitioner in your area to work on you.
Okay.
If you haven't already, maybe a Reiki master, maybe even a massage therapist that does Reiki, what I'm hearing. Because that's two things at once. Just find someone you trust and you feel comfortable with touching you, you know?
Right.
Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. So the healing is going to go on for a couple more days. And energy again. Okay. Wrap that up, get rid of it, and recalibrate light. Sometimes we just pick up energies we don't need, arguments, whatever, other people, going outside. There's all kinds of energies on Earth. I could go into a diatribe about angels and fae.
But then we're going to have to go to another show to do that because we're out of time tonight, Thomas.
No problem.
So listen, this is how fabulous the man is. We lose track of time. Please, I'm going to beg him to come back. I'm sure that I'll be blessed and he will at another time. But in the meantime, please, www.thomassawyer.com. Connect with this man. He'll really assist you, I promise. Swami swear. He's that good. Thomas, you know I adore you, and I believe in you and your gifts, and